this is Mark Silverman. A warm welcome back to those of you who made it, and a friendly word of warning, something you won't find in any guidebook. The next time you check into a deserted hotel on the dark side of Hollywood, make sure you're tuned in to the Disney Parks Podcast.
Welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast with your hosts, Tony Caselnova from DisneyByTheNumbers.com and Parkhopper John from WDWParkhoppers.com. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times. And get ready for the Disney Parks Podcast.
And welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast. My name is Parkhopper John, and I come to you from WDW Parkhoppers. Joining me across the internet is the lovely, the talented, the multifaceted, if you will, Mr. Tony Caselnova from Disney by the Numbers. How you doing tonight, pal?
Fantastic.
It's all good. Had a good weekend?
Had a nice restful weekend. I had my brother here, my mother was here. And then they all left on Saturday.
Oh, mom's gone? No.
Mom's gone, brother's gone, family's gone. So it was a nice, restful, relaxing weekend.
That's good. We, Sarah and I went down to Lauderdale for a few days to see family. It was nice. Came back and we had the kids. Our puppies, not our real kids. We had our kid. We don't have real kids. Well, we have puppies. You know what I'm saying? We had our kids in the boarding place, and we pulled in, and there was a car, and the Disney fans. They've got all the stuff and the stickers on the window, and they've got the seat covers with the Mickey Mouse, and I walked in, and there's this little French bulldog just losing his mind. And there's a girl there with a Disney shirt. And I've got my Disney by the Numbers shirt on. And she's like, oh, my God, that's the coolest shirt ever. And I'm like, oh, I like your shirt, too. She's like, yeah, it's great. Come on, Gaston, let me go. And I'm like, did you just say that your dog's name is Gaston? And she's like, yes. I'm like, do you have another dog named Belle? And she's like, no. I said, our dog is named Casey. Yeah, I said, one of our dogs is named Casey after Casey's our dog. She's like, oh, my God, that's so cute. So that was pretty much a nice way to come back to the Orlando area. Yeah. So it was a good weekend. Had a great time.
Yeah, Disney released a couple extra videos. One is a video of Josh Gad singing Gaston.
Or Josh Gad. Either way.
Gad. Yeah, either one.
Josh Gad, whatever.
Josh Gas. They released some pictures. The cast was in Shanghai. And they released some pictures of them in Shanghai. So
wow,
it's coming. It's March 17th, so it's right around the corner.
Getting for realsies.
Yep.
It's going to be the 1-2 punch, bro, of Beauty and the Beast and then Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, really? When's Guardians release?
May. Ooh. May. Yeah, it's going to be like Beauty and the Beast, bam. And then all of a sudden, dun 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 dun, Guardians of the Galaxy. It's going to be awesome.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm interested to see it now. I've seen some pictures and stuff, and it looks interesting. I just hope they don't ruin it. That's my biggest fear all the time.
I don't think they will. I saw a little bit of the video where they had her singing the opening song, and it was good. I mean, it's not Jodie Benson. No, it's not.
Angel Lansbury?
Yeah, no. Who did Belle?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, crap.
It went right out of my head as soon as you said it.
Everybody in podcast land is screaming at their iPods. The voice of Belle, whose name I
can see her face.
Yeah, I can't remember her name, but it's not her. Mm. But Hermione's doing a pretty good job. I'm not going to lie. She's doing a good job. And then Josh Gad is LeFou, and I saw some of that. And so I think it's going to be pretty darn good. It looks incredible, so I cannot wait. I'm really hoping that there's a screening.
Yeah. And, hey, Disney did pretty good at the Oscars.
Yes, they did.
Zootopia, Jungle Book, won a couple of Oscars, so that
Piper?
Piper won, yeah.
Yeah. So
They just weren't sure who the best picture was.
Jeez. I saw that in the news this morning. Okay, so we record this Monday nights. We still record on Monday nights. We just haven't gotten the group video thing figured out yet. So we saw the news this morning. Obviously, the Oscars were last night, and we were driving back from Lauderdale, and I said, I'll bet you anything that at some point somebody comes out and says, they probably did that to take the heat off of whatever they were going to say about the president. Sure enough, about 2 hours after the news, we saw the first wave of news. Somebody says, floats up that balloon. I was like, oh, for crying out loud. They just made a friggin' mistake, guys. Get over it.
Yeah. Well, our friend, Rick Familo, who was on the show, gave a very good explanation on Facebook. He goes to the academies, actually posted his seat tickets, if you go follow Rick. But there are two sets of the envelopes, and Leonardo DiCaprio was supposed to go from one side of the stage, but changed his mind and came out from the opposite side. Right. So they gave him the Best Actress with Emma Stone in it.
Right.
The other side didn't put that envelope to the side to go to the next envelope in the deck, and that threw off that whole side's deck, and they gave Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway the wrong envelope.
You cannot give a loaded envelope to Bonnie and Clyde. You just cannot do it. You just, it's kind of like a magician when he screws up his magic trick. You take the wrong card out of the deck the wrong way, you're just going to screw the trick up. So.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I heard the show was good. Other than that,
yeah, it wasn't bad. I like the Jimmy Kimmel, Matt Damon kind of feuding.
Yeah, well, of course,
it's always fun to watch. In the music.
Okay, so let's get back to the Disney news. Let's get back to we got some meetups coming up that we really have to let you guys know about.
We do.
Well, the first one is coming up quickly. It's Saturday, March 18th. It's going to be at 7 p.m. This is going to be one of our last wishes boat ride events. So we're going to basically rent a pontoon boat. I think it could take up to 10 people.
Correct.
We're going to go out from one of the docks. We're going out that side. Okay, great. Yep. We're going to go out and we're going to sail around Bay Lake. We're going to see the islands. We're going to sail by the resorts. We're going to see in the pitch black. We're going to see the new cabins at Wilderness Lodge. Then we're going to go over and find a great parking spot. We're going to watch Wishes on Seven Seas Lagoon. Yep. And then we're going to call it a night. It's going to be a great event. Those of you who went on the last time, I know Holly and her husband were there, and then us and the Robin and Robin. Didn't Robin and Robin go last time?
Yep. And did they?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I think they did.
It's just they all blur together, and I don't mean to sound flippant. I really just my brain can barely handle what I did this afternoon. But anyway, we have tickets available. If you go to facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast and look at events, you can see where you can purchase tickets for that. And again, guys, we're not selling tickets because we want to do a meet and greet. We're selling tickets because it costs money to rent the boat. Right. So you guys are paying for the boat rental, and it's per person. How many tickets do we have left? Just a few?
Just a few. Probably two. Probably 2 or 4. All
right. So some lucky couple. And I think Holly and Brian came, and it was a surprise for Brian. So guys and or ladies, this is a great way to surprise your significant other with a romantic. I mean, dude, seriously, if you get the last couple of tickets and you want to do a little romantic thing, Parkhopper, Sid, and I will not sit in the back of the boat. And you can sit underneath a blanket and you can cuddle up and snuggle and all that good stuff. Oh, dude, it was.
Yeah, and snacks are included. The snacks, chips and drinks are included.
Yep. So. The next one is the Disney by the Numbers and Disney Parks Podcast Party is set for September 2nd at Bay Lake Tower Grand Villa. And we're selling tickets as well. Again, you can find that at facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast /events, or you can look up events. We're buying snacky snacks and drinky drinks and stuff like that, non-alcoholic, of course. And we are asking that you purchase tickets so we can get a head count, so we can not buy too much food or not have enough food. But if you've never seen the inside of a grand villa, especially over at Bay Lake Tower, this is your chance. So come over, hang out with us for a couple hours, walk all around and see the rooms and see the two-story-ness of it all. And you get to see the amazing view of either Bay Lake or Seven Seas Lagoon, whichever side we're going to be on. And guys, I'm telling you, it is just amazing. We always have a lot of fun, and you never know who's going to show up. We have a couple of sneaky ideas planned, but it's way out there. It's September, but the tickets are going to go fast. We have a limited number of tickets, so go ahead and get those tickets as soon as you can, and come join us for the Disney by the Numbers and Disney Parks podcast. And I'll just go ahead and throw in and WDW Parkhoppers party September 2nd at Bay Lake Tower Grand Villa.
Yeah, we can't cram like 300 people in there, so we have to kind of limit how many people.
And Disney frowns upon us having like a big party
rave.
there. A rave.
Yeah.
You bring the neon gloves. I'll bring the smoke machine. We'll have a great time.
Right. Hey, if you have an Amazon Echo or an Amazon Dot, you can just now say whatever. Whatever the keyword is, play the Disney Parks podcast, and you can listen to the latest Disney Parks podcast right from your Amazon Echo or your Amazon Dot. Also, don't forget to head over to Disney by the Numbers to join the DBT and T-shirt club. This is not a subscription service. This is a buy what you like, don't buy what you don't like. And each month, at the beginning of the month, we issue a shirt. It's available for 10 days. If you purchase it, you'll get it at the end of the month. If you don't purchase it, you don't get it. It's as simple as that.
And these are great T-shirts, too, by the way. I'm throwing that out there. It's great.
They're great shirts. And we're doing some other things with some of the shirt designs and other new designs, too. And those should be coming out soon, I think, John, right?
Yes. Yeah. I'm working on it. Yes, we're basically, we haven't launched it officially, but we're going to open up. We can go ahead and let the cat out of the bag. We're going to open up a new shop, and we've got some of the shirt designs from days of yesteryear. Plus, our artist friend has given us some new designs, so we're going to have designs available for mouse pads, mugs, whatever you want to do. We've got a limited number of things we're going to use, but we've finally got all the pieces put together. We're going to have the Disney Parks Podcast shop, and it is going to be, and I'm not underselling this, it's going to be awesome. Yeah, it truly is going to be cool.
I saw some of the designs. I'm like, I think I may need some of them.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. You know, we've partnered up with our artist friend. We've also partnered up with our friends over at vintagepressing.com. Mm-hmm. And they're, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. It's a matter of time, and I promise you it'll be open as quickly as possible.
All right, cool. John's got a book. It's called The Disney Bucket List. You can head over to parkhoppers.com and purchase your copy there, signed, or you can get it from Amazon. Either way, if you get it from Amazon, it's not going to have John's signature. It's going to be a book.
Just a book.
Just a book. I also have a book. It's called Disney by the Numbers, and you can purchase that at disneybythenumbers.com, signed, or you can get it at Amazon and not have it signed. If you get a chance, head over to whatever podcast catcher, iTunes, Google Play, or Stitcher, wherever you find us, and please rate us and review us. That helps, kind of keep the show bubbled up to the top, and helps us get new guests and listeners and things like that. And if you want, you could always leave us a message at 407-413-9010. We are, as I say, all ears and ready to listen.
Yeah, so I guess that's it, guys. And there's nothing else for us to do except get into the news.
And now, Disney Parks Podcast News.
Hey, we'd like to thank this week's sponsor, Theme Park Concierge. If you are looking for somebody to help you do the planning, and then when you come here, to take you actually around the park and get you on things quicker and faster, and get your food and hold your kids' toys and do all those things that you hate to do while you're in the park, get your fast passes and all those kind of things, and much, much more, then you need to hire Theme Park Concierge. They take the ease and make it coming to the park very simple and easy to do. There's a couple things you can do. One is you can email Ramon at themeparkconcierge.com or call him at 407-257-9973. He has a Facebook site. It's called facebook.com/Ramon VIP Concierge, or check out everything they can do and the pricing at themeparkconcierge.com. Tell them the Disney Parks Podcast sent you, and they'll take 10% off your invoice.
Man, it's an incredible time to be a Star Wars fan. It truly, truly is. Not only do we have Rogue One coming out last year, and then the year before that, a brand new Star Wars movie with The Force Awakens. We have books. We have comic books. We have so much incredible stuff coming out. And now, I forgot to mention the obvious one, Star Wars Land's coming to Disneyland and Walt Disney World Resorts. Mm-hmm. We have the new Han Solo Star Wars story has begun production. The adventure-filled past of the iconic scoundrel and everybody's favorite Wookiee is now going before cameras with principal photography on the as-yet untitled Han Solo Star Wars story. Began production February 20th at Pinewood Studios, London. What else did they shoot at Pinewood Studios in London, you ask? Anyone?
Adventures. Iron Man.
Star Wars. And this movie will explore the duo's adventure before the events of Star Wars A New Hope, which is episode 4, the first one, not the trilogy, including their early encounters with that other card-playing rogue from a galaxy far, far away, Lando Calrissian. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller are the directors co-piloting this movie, with a cast that includes Alden Ehrenreich as Han Solo, Woody Harrelson, Emilia Clarke, Donald Glover as Lando Calrissian. Donald Glover's having a tremendous year, by the way. Tandy Newton, one of my favorites, Phoebe Walter-Bridge, and Joonis Suotamo as Chewbacca. Written by Lawrence and John Kasdan, which Lawrence Kasdan did Empire Strikes Back, helped out a little bit on Return of the Jedi, plus was very vital in the Force Awakens. The untitled Han Solo Star Wars story is slated for release May 25th of 2018. So we have a little bit of a wait.
I heard a rumor this weekend that Mr. Ford is going to be at the Star Wars celebration here in Orlando.
Get out, really?
Yes, sir.
He's going to be curmudgeonly, I'll bet you.
Well, hopefully he doesn't fly his plane here.
Jeez, oh, Pete.
I just don't want to be in... I live near the airport, and I don't know if it's going to land on my street or not.
Oh, look, it's Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Oh, we hit a tree. Oh, bummer.
I also heard that Mark Hamill may make an appearance as well.
Oh, my God. The place is going to come uncorked.
Yeah. I know Disney is going to, Disney owns Star Wars, obviously, but they are going to have a huge presence there with a huge amount of merchandise. So, right. Think of this as like Star Wars weekend, weekend.
Yeah. Well, it's a convention, so think of it more like D23.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to go to it. I don't know if I have enough geek in me to go to this.
I don't know if I have the patience and tolerance of that much humanity in one building.
Yeah.
That's
or
my
money.
issue.
Or money.
Or
that's
money.
The other thing. Yeah, that's the other thing holding me back.
Yeah. So I know some of the cast members that work in the Hollywood studios, obviously in the Star Wars area, are being asked if they want to go work, some merchandise over at the convention. That's how I've been hearing this information. So, anyways.
Sweet. That's awesome.
Yep. I think we spoke about this a little bit, but we're going to give you some more details. The new character dining experience called Bon Voyage Breakfast will debut April 2nd at the Trattoria El Forno at Disney's Boardwalk. This breakfast will begin with your choice of mixed berry parfait or a fresh fruit salad, easy to say, and a frying pan I'm shocked, of pastries featuring braided breakfast bread and clamshell pastries.
Frying pans. Who knew, right?
Yeah. What a strange concept. I think they're trying to put a character meal in every single restaurant. I think that's their goal.
I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think people will eat that up. See what they did there?
Yeah, I think so. So I'm not going to give you all the details, but some of the things are like the shipwreck El Forno. Then you have the tangled eggs. You have 2 eggs poached underwater. Tower of pancakes. The royal breakfast. The swimmers of delight. So kids will enjoy their choice of Mickey pancakes, Mickey waffles, or a little royal breakfast, which will feature an egg, bacon, and toast. Breakfast will also include your choice of non-alcoholic beverage, such as coffee, tea, juice, milk, or soft drinks. Nothing like having some Coke in the morning. A mimosa, or, for the kids, a mimosa or a beach Bellini, cappuccino, pressed pot coffee, and more will be available at an additional charge. The character dining experience will only be $34 for an adult. That's a steal.
Yeah,
steal.
no kidding. Totally.
A character and a breakfast for $34? Wow.
It's a bargain at twice the price.
Yeah. $20 for the little ankle biters. Please note that Disney characters join guests for breakfast only. Character appearances are subject to change, and reservations are now being accepted beginning April 2nd and can be made by visiting disneyworld.com/dining or by calling 407-WDW-DINE. So there you go. Go meet some tangled characters and have a meal, and then head off to Epcot. Right?
Yeah, that'd be fun. I think I'd enjoy it. I think I'd enjoy that. That'd be fun.
I like the tangled characters.
Moving on.
Yeah,
totally. Moving on, speaking of breakfast, there's a new breakfast on the other side of the coast that's debuting at Steakhouse 55 at the Disneyland Hotel. If you love a savory breakfast, we suggest the new pork belly. Oh, geez. Chiliqui. There's a new pork belly breakfast with 2 eggs, tortilla chips, salsa roja, and delicious charred avocado crema. Or you could try the chicken and waffles served with Vermont maple syrup. If you simply can't visit Steakhouse 55 without having steak, there's a 7-ounce New York steak and eggs with palm frites just for you. Sweet dishes include a new German apple pancake with ligonberry jam and stuffed brioche French toast, oh my God, with cream anglaise. Fresh macerated berries and chantilly cream. Jeez, oh Pete, I'm getting hungry. Eggs Benedict lovers will be delighted to find 3 versions of the classic breakfast. One's Canadian bacon and holiday sauce on an English muffin. Next is Serrano ham with steamed asparagus and blood orange hollandaise on a homemade cornmeal biscuit. And finally, smoked salmon with hollandaise and caviar on an English muffin. Steakhouse 55 is also offering 2 takes on steel-cut oat porridge. You can choose from sweet toppings, which is muscovado sugar syrup, dried fruit, almonds, and coconut, or savory, sautéed spinach, cheddar cheese, and sunny-side-up eggs with scallions. Now, if you're looking for a more traditional breakfast, the American features 2 eggs, any style, thick-cut applewood smoked bacon, pork sausage, or country ham, shredded potato cake, and toast. The continental breakfast features an assortment of pastries and cereals and a 3-egg omelet with your choice of fillings. New signature breakfast cocktails, which who doesn't love those, include the Steakhouse 55 Ultimate Bloody Mary, the Morning Mule, probably going to be Tony's favorite, Irish Coffee, the Mango Bellini, and the Blood Orange Mimosa. Non-alcoholic beverages are also available, such as the Cool Lime or Mixed Berry Refreshers, and assorted juices, including orange, grapefruit, cranberry, apple, and tomato. For those looking for a bit of caffeine, Joffrey's Coffee, full-length tea, hot cocoa, and espresso drinks are offered. Steakhouse 55 is open daily for breakfast from 7 to 11 a.m. at the Disneyland Hotel. For reservations, you can visit disneyland.com/dining or 714-781-DINE.
All right. Sounds good.
I I didn't see prices. I'm sure the prices are probably a little.
Yeah.
It's a steakhouse, so it's going to be pretty pricey. But I love that they're not resting on their laurels in either park. They're starting to add more and more new stuff and better changes and better food. And I'm a big fan of this. This is good. Good.
Yeah, I like Steakhouse 55 too. It's a nice place. If you like the show and you want to help support us, please go over to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. There you can help by contributing to the show in any monetary value that you see fit. We have some great gifts to offer you for your contribution. And we now have added exclusive ad-free shows and exclusive video content. So you can, once again, go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. And we want to thank David, Stacy, Willie, and Jeremy for your contributions. Thank you very much for that. It helps us keep the show on the road. Okay, so heading over to Disney Springs, they now have a new personalized storybook available only at the Disney PhotoPass studio in Disney Springs. So if you're heading down here, Walt Disney World is known for being the place where fantasy becomes reality. And the Disney PhotoPass service is helping your child's fantasy fairy tale come to life with your visit to, oh my God, let me try that one more time in English. Walt Disney World is known for being the place where fantasy becomes a reality. And the Disney PhotoPass service is helping your child's fairy tale come to life long after your visit with our newest product called the Personalized Storybook. The Personalized Storybook features your young princess in their favorite Disney story, told over 24 pages. This is a customized photo session at the Disney PhotoPass studio in Disney Springs, and with a little post-production and pixie dust, your child will be the star of their own story. Your little one can go to the ball like Cinderella, explore the world under the sea like Ariel, learn to let it go in the mountains of Arendelle like Elsa, or choose from other magical adventures. The following personalized storybook themes are available. You can either be Anna, Ariel, Aurora, Cinderella, Elsa, Mulan, Rapunzel, or Snow White. You can visit the Disney PhotoPass studio in Disney Springs today to learn more and to purchase your child's personalized storybook. So there you go. Now, there's no pricing on this, and I don't think it's cheap. So be prepared to shell out some moolah for this, because this is a private photo session and then a book. Right. And I think those two things combined is going to equal a hole in your wallet.
Yeah, but, I mean, this is one of those things where, if I was a parent, this would be the perfect thing to, celebrate something special for my daughter. I really wish that Disney would do a boys' version of this.
Yes.
And, at this rate, we keep talking about great ideas. Disney should do a couples version of this.
Yes.
For like engagements or weddings or whatever, do something special where they do like a photo shoot. It's 24 pages, and of those 24 pages, like maybe only one out of every 2 or 3 is going to be a photo. So, you need like 13, 14 pictures. Mm-hmm. Boom, boom, boom. Take 15, 16, 20 pictures. And then they insert them in the book. And I think that would be a great thing. Boys, and girls too. I'm not saying that girls can't do it. So please don't start writing letters yet. Kids should have the choice if they wanted to do, the princess fairy tale stuff, or if they wanted to do Marvel, or if they want to do Star Wars. Couples should be able to do what they want to do. I mean, could you imagine how cool it would be if you wanted to do like an engagement thing, and instead of paying all the money to try to get into the Magic Kingdom at 6 o'clock in the morning to take photos, what if you did a photo shoot and they did a book?
Right.
I mean, how cool would that be?
Even for adults, I mean, you can do villains. You can, do like buddy things like, Toy Story with Woody and Buzz. I think adults would get into this too.
I would do a thing with you. It could be the Disney Parks podcast story.
Yeah.
You can be Buzz and I'll be Woody.
Yeah.
Or something. We'll figure something out.
Right. Listen, I just think they're leaving money on the table. That's all.
I agree. I concur. What do you guys think? Let us know. Leave us a comment. Call the hotline number. Let us know what you think. In a piece of news that I got very excited about, Celebration at the Top, Sip, Savor, Sparkle, is going to debut February 26th. Wait a minute. Isn't that today?
That was just
It's debuting yesterday at California Grill at Disney's Contemporary Resort. Now, imagine being able to delight in the sparkle of the Magic Kingdom fireworks spectacular. Notice they didn't put a name there. From an intimate and private observation deck. Now, Celebration at the Top is a new dining event coming to Disney's California Grill at the Contemporary Resort, and it can be perfectly summed up in 3 words. I'll take the words that they suggested, which is sip, savor, and sparkle. Celebration at the Top, guests can check in at California Grill an hour before fireworks. After being whisked up to the California Grill, which sits on the 15th floor of Disney's Contemporary Resort, guests will be taken to the intimate and secluded banquet rooms. You can enjoy canapes, a selection of sushi rolled by the expert California sushi chefs, a selection of flatbreads and other small plates, a complimentary bar offering craft beers, California wines and cordials, and coffee will also be available. Just before the night spectacular begins, guests will be led to their private observation deck, which offers stunning views of the Magic Kingdom Park and the fire. After taking in the breathtaking sights, guests can return to the private for desserts, including decadent chocolate confections and fruit tarts. Reservations for Celebration at the Top are now open for select Sunday evenings from February 26th through April 16th. And this, I'm the first to balk at prices, but I would totally do this. The cost is a mere $99 per person.
Yeah.
Plus tax and gratuity. Complimentary valet parking is included. So right there, you're saving yourself $25. You have snacky snacks, a complimentary bar with beer, wine, cordials, and coffee. Mm-hmm. And then you have desserts. I mean, it does not get any better than that. $100 a person. It's an event that, not a lot of people get to do. I would totally do this in a heartbeat.
Do you think, though, that you can go up there and, get some appetizers and some sushi and some cocktails for less than $99 per person?
I do, but here's the thing.
And still see the fireworks?
Yes, but they're probably going to use the forward observation deck, which is a little closer, a little bit better view, as opposed to the one behind the restaurant.
Right.
So, unless you have a super secret way to get into the Top of the World Club, yes, the answer to the question is yes. There's always a less expensive route to go.
Right.
But come on.
It doesn't sound bad. I think, I don't know, I think what are they calling that? Their monorail crawl might be something.
Dinner in the sky.
Yeah,
fly around.
yeah, dinner in the sky. Yeah. That sounds a little bit more fun, I think.
Yeah, and it's $50 more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's $150
Yeah. Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey.
Who knows?
If you've never seen the fireworks from up there and you've never been up to the California Grill for whatever reason, this may be the thing for you to try. It's only, from now until April 16th. So, you better hop on it pretty quick.
Jump on it.
Yep, exactly. Hey, last week we had a trivia question, and it was, in the animation process, what are the clear celluloids on which characters are painted called? And the answer is cells. And we have a winner, Sergio, who sent us the correct answer. We have somebody hopefully coming on soon who's going to tell us a lot about painted things on celluloids.
Nice.
This woman wrote a book about the ink and paint women of the Disney Animation Studio.
Wow.
So
that's awesome.
She's going to come on here. Her name's Mindy Johnson, and I've been chasing her down for about a year. And I think we're finally getting close to settling on a day. So hang tight. It's going to be good. This week's trivia question, Sergio, your gift is in the mail. Since I love when people send their addresses with the correct answer, it saves me a lot of email time. So your item is in the mail to you today. This week's question is this: what Disney character made his debut on the premiere episode of the TV show Walt Disney's Wonderful World of Color? If you know the correct answer to that, you can email us at DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com or call us at 407-413-9010. Do you have a guess, Mr. Donahue?
I am going to venture a guess of Mike Wazowski.
No.
Always watching.
I saw that this weekend. Always a good show. We got some other pretty interesting news. Shutters, the Old Port Royal, and more are closing in 2017 at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort because they're getting ready for an expansion. The Old Port Royal Food Court, Shutters, Banana Cabana Pool Bar, Calypso Trading Post at the Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort will all be closing starting May 1st as part of the ongoing reimagining of the resort. Starting at that time, Centertown will serve breakfast and dinner, and a variety of grab-and-go options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner will be available at the market locations in the Aruba, Jamaica, and Martinique sections of the resort. And we have no date on when things will return back to normal. So it's going to be interesting over there. And I have a feeling we're going to see some other stuff about the Coronado have the same kind of craziness going on soon. I've already seen pictures of walls going up. So they made the announcement and threw the walls up immediately. So
Right.
There was no wasting time, you know.
Hey, y'all, watch this. Walls.
Yeah. Nanas.
We'd like to give a shout out to our friends over at MagicYourBands.com. They've got the new Magic Band 2.0 skins available. They're amazing. They are also going to continue to sell the Magic Band original skins, but all of their Magic Bands are waterproof, UV resistant. They're precision cut to the shape of the new Magic Band 2. They're ultra flexible, non-permanent, so it's really easy to change them in and out. They've got pre-punched holes, even for the smaller sizes, and they're offering great discounts when you order more than just one or two. Now, Magic Band stickers are suitable for both adult and child-size bands, and they're offering free international shipping. They have amazing pre-made designs. They also have special custom designs for events, and if you have some artwork that you'd like to suggest to give to them, they can even design your own artwork for your Magic Bands. Visit them at MagicYourBands.com and use Disney Parks Podcast at checkout, and they'll save you an additional 10% on your order. Visit MagicYourBands.com today. Hey, we've known this for a long time. We've talked about this in different ways to save money and time at Disney on several different podcasts of our show and on other places. But one of the best ways to guarantee a good seat for Fantasmic at Disney's Hollywood Studios is to book a dinner package. Well, now Disney's opened up breakfast bookings that you can book for Fantasmic dining packages as well. So if you're a fan of pastries and pyrotechnics, Disney's Hollywood Studio has now included breakfast as an option for its Fantasmic dining package. Guests wanting prime real estate for Fantasmic, which is the ridiculously, incredibly popular show featuring Disney characters and water projections, can now book their breakfast at Hollywood and Vine as part of their experience. Hollywood and Vine will start your morning out with their Disney Junior Play and Dine, which, on top of everything else, is a character dining experience, which is great for the kiddies. The cast of which includes Jake of Jake and the Neverland Pirates, Princess Sophia, Handy Manny, and Doc McStuffins. Now, the menu is standard breakfast fare, omelets made to order, chef selection of fresh fresh sliced fruits, yogurts, cottage cheese, sorted hot and cold cereals, breakfast pastries, sausage, gravy, and biscuits, breakfast meats, breakfast frittata, scrambled eggs, breakfast potato casserole, and guests will receive a VIP viewing accommodations for the Fantasmic Evening Show. Now, here's the cool thing. Again, amazing pricing. Prices for adults is $41.54. For the kids, it's $25.63 It's $25.63 per kids. Now, the cool thing is you're paying $42 for adults and $26 for the kids for breakfast. A little pricey, yes, I know, but you get a great big breakfast to get you through your day. You get a meet and greet character dining experience for the kids. And then on top of that, you go back and you get prime seating for Fantasmic. So this is pretty darn good. I like this idea a lot.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I'm surprised they don't do it at Mama Melrose or Pizza Rizzo or the Brown Derby.
I think that's probably coming down the pike a little bit. But I think it's
probably a little test.
Yeah, testing it out, which is what they do. So it's good. And the pricing, it may seem a little high, but you try to get breakfast on property, you can get cheaper breakfast, yes, but you can't get everything thrown in there. And the special seating is worth its weight in gold.
Right. We should call this the Breakfast Podcast because it's now the third item about breakfast.
I know, Mary. I'm starting to get hungry.
This show is sponsored by eggs.
I need some waffles. You need some waffles? Let's go to Disney.
All right. Our friends over at the Disney Animal Kingdom are now offering a new elephant experience called Caring for Giants. Disney's Animal Kingdom is introducing a new elephant experience beginning March 12th. During the 60-minute Caring for Giants experience, you will meet with dedicated animal specialists who provide for the care and wellness of our African elephant herd. They'll give you a glimpse into their day-to-day responsibilities as they provide fascinating facts about the elephants. African cultural representatives will also be on hand to share stories of Disney's conservation efforts dedicated to the preservation of wild populations throughout their homeland. Throughout the experience, you will be able to observe the elephants from approximately 80 to 100 feet away. So you're really not going to be that close. So you enjoy a close encounter with the elephants than you would during your in-park experience. Pricing and reservations for Caring of the Giants is a cost of $30 per person, with tours scheduled at 10 a.m., 10:30, 11 a.m., 12:30 p.m., 1 p.m., 1:30 p.m., 3 p.m., 3:30 p.m., 4 p.m., 4:30. And guests must be 4 years of age or older to participate, and check-in is 50 minutes prior to the start of the experience at the Animal Experience booth located across from Kilimanjaro Safari attraction. Late arrivals may not be able to join the experience, so be on time. Reservations can be made by calling 407-WDW-PLAY or 407-939-7529. I would have thought that they would have gotten you a little bit close than 80 to 100 feet. I don't know. I guess there's liabilities involved.
Yeah, I mean, dude, as much.
I mean, I've seen people where they get on the elephant and they ride it around. That's what I was thinking.
Well, yeah, but that's in countries where they don't have OSHA. And if an elephant goes crazy, if an elephant goes crazy and kills 100 people, they're not going to be litigating. It's not out of it. This is Disney.
Yeah, I guess.
At 80 to 100 feet, when you're dealing with a giant animal like an elephant, can still be intimidating, especially little kids. And you never know, especially when you're dealing with kids and smarmy adults. They can piss off the elephants. And
as they say in Hollywood, you should never work with kids and animals. And this is both.
That is true. That is true. That is true. But this would be cool. I think this is something I might do as a special.
I think I would have done it if I could have rode it or fed it peanuts or I don't know, something a little bit
Mr.
closer.
Caselnova, our elephants don't eat peanuts, sir. They eat a special diet.
Probably.
that keeps them healthy, happy, and peanuts cause weird things to happen to the elephant poop, and we don't want to deal with the elephant poop because we can't turn around and sell it in the stores.
Yeah. Get me the poop wrangler.
Oh my God! If that was a job,
I'm sure there is.
I want to interview that guy.
What do you do all day?
I'm the official. I'm Steve. I'm the official poop wrangler for Disney's Animal Kingdom. That's a crappy job, buddy. Let's go on the other side of the country again. Red Rose Tavern's going to open up. It's already opened up at Disneyland. Yep. Disney's just released the menu for the Red Rose Tavern, which will be limited time Beauty and the Beast inspired eatery at Disneyland. The temporary reimagining of the Village House restaurant is part of Disney's celebration of the new live action film opening March 17th. Gosh, it's coming quick. There's a lot of new items. You can check out the blog and see the new items. The pictures are amazing. It almost looks better than Be Our Guest.
Yeah, I would say so.
Almost.
I'd say so. I think, I don't know. I just think there was a little bit more effort put into it.
Be Our Guest?
Yeah, than Be Our Guest. And, also at Be Our Guest, they are trying to feed thousands of people, in a very short period of time. So
that is true.
Two completely different things. Hey, the rumor mill is churning up this. Cirque du Soleil here in Florida, the Lanuba show may be coming to an end. It seems as though the long-running Cirque du Soleil Lanuba show at Disney Springs is reaching an end. Upcoming promotional materials for the show talk about giving guests the opportunity to see Lanuba one last time. These materials do not speak about what will replace the show, but the assumption is that there'll be a new show from Cirque, which will debut in a newly renovated theater at some point in the future. We've not been able to pinpoint the end date for Lanuba yet, but an announcement is expected later this week. Lanuba debuted in December of 1998 and has been performing regularly at Disney Springs for 19 years. I think it's time to retire this.
Yeah, but it still holds up, man. It's a great show.
And they've added some new acts and things, so.
Yeah, if I were B-Boy, the breakdancing group, I'd be. Wait a minute, we finally got full-time work as breakdancers, and now you're quitting?
Yeah, I don't know. I would like to see something else in there. Yes. I'd almost like to see them swap and have them go into the Disney Quest building, which I think might be even a little bit better building for them, or take both of those buildings rather than the NBA coming. Maybe they do two shows or something. I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
Listen, anything to stop the NBA experience from coming to Disney Springs, I'm all for it.
The amount of work they would have to do to the interior of the Disney Quest building to make it a functional theater would be catastrophically expensive.
As if neither one of those companies have the money to do it?
Yeah, but okay, well, I'm just going to let it go. This is one of those times where I'm just going to walk away.
Well, drop the mic and walk away.
I don't think there's any way we're going to get away from the NBA experience, brother.
Yeah.
I think it's coming. It's kind of like the end of wishes. It's inevitable.
All right. Hey, we started a new little section of the podcast. It's called Just Headline News. And we have a couple of items this week that really weren't worth a whole lot of time, but just some headlines that you can read into what's happening. So Disney raised the prices on the Express bus service. This is the bus service that takes you from park hopping to park hopping. It's the season where they're raising everything, so it's
only like $4.
Yeah, don't be surprised if you see more of it. Chef Art Smith's Homecoming changes to Homecoming at Disney Springs. They got rid of the G.
Well, let me ask you this question: is it still an Art Smith's restaurant?
It's Art Smith's Homecoming with no G.
Well, it was originally Art Smith's Homecoming Kitchen and Shine.
Yeah. Now it's just down to Art Smith's Homecoming.
Yeah. And now it's just Homecoming.
Homecoming.
I don't think it's going to affect the people. I mean, it's just
Or the food.
full all the time we go there. Yeah,
Or the
it's
food.
an amazing experience.
Yeah.
It's our favorite place to go now at Disney.
Yeah. There's a new D-Tech on-demand station at the ESPN Wild World of Sports. So if you want to get a Magic Band or a phone case, you can now get it over there. Bus transportation to Blizzard Beach is no longer available from the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Kind of seems stupid now that the summer's coming. You would think you would.
Well, this is their plan. They're going to eliminate a lot of the.
We don't want you leaving once you're in Pandora.
No, they're eliminating a lot of the bus transportation from the resorts to Blizzard Beach. You're going to have to go to Disney Springs, then get on an express bus that goes from Disney Springs to Blizzard Beach, because they're trying to get rid of buses going into Blizzard Beach.
Yeah,
that's what I think. Yeah.
Prices have increased on all 3 2017 Disney dining plans. Like I said, it's the season for a price increase. This was a good one. Go Google this. Disney Research created a prototype living room with the ubiquitous wireless power delivery. So anywhere in the room, your device can get charged wirelessly.
Yeah. Thank you, Nikola Tesla.
Yes. It was a very interesting video, and they can kind of walk you through the process of showing you how it's done. I may post it up on our YouTube channel. So if you don't feel like Googling, you go over to our YouTube channel and watch it over there. The Main Street Electrical Parade ends its run at Disneyland June 18th.
Yay.
What and where is the parade going? Is it coming back?
God, I hope not. I sincerely hope not.
Is it going to Tokyo?
That'd be great. Let it go around the world.
Is it going to go to Shanghai, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
I think that would be... Well, there's 2 reasons why I'm kind of against it. Well, 3, technically. I'm just being a putz for the 3rd one, because I just like to go get underneath Tony's skin. But the first reason is we need something new. We're getting a new fireworks show. We've gotten a new 3 o'clock parade. We need a new nighttime parade. I mean, we're Walt Disney World. We need a new parade. The final thing is, I don't think that it's cool that they shut down our parade, took it to Disneyland, like, okay, now we're going to bring it back to Walt Disney World. You left us high and dry just to take it away for a while. That's not fair.
Yeah.
That is. I can't say it because I'm trying to be family friendly, but that's a Richard move, Disney. Richard move.
All right. It's a lot of money to pack up a parade and move it across the country for like 6 months. I mean, that's what it's been there.
Crazy.
I mean, that leads me to believe that we are not going to get Paint the Night, because they're going to put Paint the Night back into service at Disneyland on June 19th. That's what that means. So we're not going to get Paint the Night. So I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Well, Disneyland can't not have a night parade, for crying out loud.
Well,
I'm a little jealous.
We seem to be okay without it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
And the last headline is Marketplace Mondays are to be held at Disney Springs throughout the month of March. So each Monday, they're going to release exclusive merchandise that is going to be at a very deep discounted price. And it'll only be sale on Mondays at Disney Springs throughout the month of March. And the last thing I want to mention, I did post it to our Facebook page, is Entertainment Weekly, the magazine, is doing like a bracket kind of thing for, I guess, March Madness. If you go to www.ew.com/Disney, you can, I think for 4 weeks, vote on your favorite songs. Like this week there were 30 some odd songs, and they pair up 2 songs. You pick which one you like, and then that's your bracket pick. And then EW do all the tabulating, and whichever ones get the most votes, we'll move on to the next bracket. So if you have a favorite song and you want to see it get voted on, this is the best way to do it. There's a link on our Facebook page, but ew.com/Disney. You can go find it all there. The last thing I wanted to mention was I went to Disney Vacation Club Moonlight Magic. This was a special event special event held on February the 24th. This was only for DVC members. This is kind of like the Disney After Dark, where the park is only open to,
Yeah, I remember that.
Fewer people, and you got, free ice cream novelty stuff. This was in that same vein. There was a couple of interesting things. There was you can meet with the Disney Vacation Club executives if you wanted to meet Ken Potrock.
My goodness!
I stayed away because
you did.
They really don't want my opinion.
I thought you would be all over them like white on rice.
I had my brother and family, and they wanted to do attractions. Otherwise, I would have been there.
Go ride the rides. I got to do a thing.
Yeah, I tried. Trust me. They had a dance party. It was like one of those 24-hour events, except it only ran from 10 to 1 a.m. There was a dance party, complimentary snacks and beverages. Where I went over to Cosmic Rays, and they had free hot dogs, free potato chips, free cookie, free apple slices, and free soft drinks. So that's not too shabby. They had some character meet and greets.
Nice.
And then they had at midnight what they called a fireworks spectacular. And I believe that this was the new fireworks show that we're going to see in May, because there were colors of fireworks I have not seen before. It was not Wishes. It was not Wishes music. It was not Wishes fireworks. This was a completely different show, and I believe they were testing the May show with the Vacation Club members, and they didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Almost all of the attractions were open. We walked on the mine train in probably less than 15 minutes, so that's not too shabby. I thought it was a little bit crowded, more crowded than the regular After Dark event.
Right.
But almost everything was open. There was not really anything that was closed. So, and a lot of the food places were open. Most of the stores, all of the stores were closed except for the Emporium. And the event was only from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m., which is really not a lot of time. But they let you in as early as 7 p.m. So you got that extra 3 hours where you had to fight the crowds, and then they started checking everybody's wristband, and if you didn't have a wristband, they told you, no, you can't come on the attraction. So,
well, that's just the fireworks alone sounds like it was a great opportunity.
Yeah, the fireworks were spectacular. I am interested now to see what they produce in May, to see if it's the same thing. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And the president of the Disney Vacation Club, Ken, kept coming on the PA, which is very weird to hear people on the PA in the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is Ken. We're over here. We're going to do the fireworks. I'm like, what? There's somebody talking to us in the Magic Kingdom? What is
going on? This is so weird.
I know. I was like, why is Ken talking to us over the PA? Is there a fire? It was fun. It was fun. I think there less people would have been better, but that's just me.
Well, you can't control that all the time.
No, you can't. If you were there and you have an opinion, I'd love to hear it. You can call us at 407-413-9010. Tell us what you thought of the whole event. I'd be interested to hear what other people thought. I was getting different stuff on Facebook. Different people were, hey, it's not busy over here. It's not busy over here. It's not... Great. Of course it's busy where I am. That's the problem. But that's it. If you want to hear from, want to tell us what you thought, we're all ears. And that's it. You have anything else, John, this week?
Nope. I just wanted to thank everybody for listening to the show. Thank you to our Patreons. And make sure that you come visit us over at DisneyParksPodcast.com, DisneyByTheNumbers.com, and WDWParkhoppers.com.
Yep. And as we'd like to say around here, we'll see you in the parks.
The Disney Parks Podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.
Like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in and sees you through.